There's someone on your mind here, and essentially this person at this time, it's someone you have feelings for, it's someone you're thinking about, it's someone you're hoping you can manifest something with. It seems like this person's got their phone close to them. They could work with their phone, maybe. I mean, it could just be something that's in close proximity to them. But they also have a lot of temptation around their phone. There's something related specifically to their phone when it comes to reaching out to you. Maybe like an exchange of phone numbers recently, something like that. There's a new opportunity brewing. There's something that's shifting. Uranus just entered Gemini, and conversations are coming in unexpected ways. There's in between, there's something that's slowly being taken care of. It's very slow, however, and there's a reluctance on the part of your person to actually address it properly. But there do seem to be some sort of like gossipy conversations, swirling kind of fodder around you and your person, and it doesn't bode well, seemingly for your person's professional position. They seem to be here really connected to screens. So screen time might be really high for this person. This is someone who sits in front of a computer. This is someone who might have a decent desk. It seems like it's pretty bare minimum. They might have a notebook, keep notes of things with a pen and paper also. And it's someone who spends a lot of time just looking at a computer, specifically in their job. They probably move between the phone and their computer. You know, I can see them like sort of like pacing around, and they get up and then they kind of glance at their phone, and then they answer a few things there, and then they sit back down and they address their emails or do work. They write things on their desktop computer here. It's not a laptop. And they seem to have a nice workspace at home. So this is someone who's working 24/7, because I'm just seeing work here. I'm seeing that things are coming together as well for them in a really kind of a way that they've really been focused on honing in for the last little while. I would say for at least the last 12 months. There's a goal here, and it seems like it's slowly coming to fruition. It's been stormy for them recently. I don't think it's been easy for them recently. This is someone who has a great deal of complicated feelings and heaviness when it comes to you. They don't see things clearly all the time. I think they drown themselves in work often to kind of dissipate or dissuade some of the energy that feels overwhelming. But more importantly, I am seeing a shift here. So there's things that are coming together that are going to move the energy in a progressive direction for yourself. When it comes to who this person is for you, I'm seeing something here. You guys have seemingly, I'm feeling like you guys have had some sort of fireworks connection before. Some of you have physically like connected before in the past. So there's been like a hookup of some sort. I am seeing that there's someone leaving, and it doesn't feel like it's you. It feels like someone else in the equation. It doesn't have to be a romantic person. It's just someone who is critical to the equation, is essentially in a space of exiting. If it hasn't happened yet, it's on its way to happen. There's something about a dry spell here. There's something about being able to go a really long time and withstand a lot of not taking care of themselves, not nourishing themselves. And you are implicated in that nourishment as well. So they've put you at a distance, and you've been outside of reach for a while. That seems to also be coming to an end to a certain extent, or it's waning at the very least. And I'm seeing a shift here. But the physical connection between the two of you, and the joy that you brought to this person's life, and the joy that this person has brought to your life, more specifically, actually, is really feeling out of touch right now. You know it's still there. It's beneath the surface. Surface. That's an interesting thing. It's beneath it there, but at the same time, I'm seeing a dream fulfilled here. It's very slow. Make no mistake. This is giving energy of like a Knight of Pentacles. Someone who moves intentionally and very, very, very slowly, probably to put you at your wit's end. When it comes to who this person is, physically this person is very attractive. I'm seeing someone with dark hair. This isn't someone who's super young. This is someone who's got like they've got a certain age to them. Seems to be a ladies' man. This isn't the first time this person's had to make choices around what they want emotionally in their life. It seems like they could have also like their pick of whoever they want. Essentially, they do seem to be surrounded by a lot of women. Actually, they're surrounded by a lot of women in life, and it doesn't mean that everyone's a love interest. They could work with a lot of female colleagues, have a lot of sisters, or extended family that's female. They seem to be really connected with that. It's interesting though, because I'm seeing this person, while very physically strong and masculine, they're actually like in a place that's extremely vulnerable at this time. It seems like they're heartbroken around something, and I do see them having brought it onto themselves. I'm also seeing them be the type of person that can't really show that side to them, because there's some sort of facade or some sort of like identity socially around being a heartthrob and around being somebody that like doesn't get their heart broken. So you've clearly impacted them in a way that makes them sort of question a lot. They're like feeling really lonely right now, and they're filled with regret. It feels like it's something that they've done to themselves around you. So they're recognizing their responsibility, at the very least within themselves, though there is some victim energy here.